Hiya. So I just got a devastating news of a friend of mine that was laid off. When I say your 9 to 5 job is sucking your soul, I mean it. In every ramifications of life, it is like this girl I know has given 6 years of her life to the workplace. She has dedicated every of her days except vacation days, which is literally not enough. In a year you get 2 weeks. She has sacrificed her days working. She has put all she has into the company, and all of a sudden she is laid off. Like, she is just laid off to go back to the streets and start hunting for job. There is no opportunity for her to look for a job, and then she leave the company. Why are 9 to 5 jobs like this? Why are the layoffs coming up so heavily? Why are the funds, they will say they are low on funds, so they have to lay off? Why is it coming up so much? Why not consider people that have been working for you for years? I also know someone that was laid off. She has worked for this company about 13 years, or let me say 12 years. And she was suspended, they laid off. Can you imagine how heartbreaking it is? 13 years is like you are raising a teenager, and all of a sudden you are just gone, like you are told to leave. When will you all understand your 9 to 5 job is sucking your soul? Your 9 to 5 job is meant to reduce your mental health. Do you know what that my friend is going through? Like, though she feels better, but do you know what it means? And she's back to the job market after 13 years of dedicating her life to a company. What do managers, supervisors think of these days? I had a comment where someone said she had to quit her job because she was being treated poorly, and when she voiced out, she was being treated like trash. Like, you feel you're not comfortable in a place, or you feel you are not happy, and she voiced out, and then she's gone. So is it right when they say you have to speak up? I know someone told me one time about a survey that her company told them to do. But the survey is coming from your email. Though they will say don't put your name, it's anonymous. What is anonymous about that? When it is coming from my email address. And she's telling me everyone in the company was being so careful of what to write, and there is no sincerity in it. So why work in a place where communication is a problem, where you can't voice out, where your opinion doesn't count? I just feel at this point everyone should just have a business or have a plan B. It is very, very important. The layoffs are crazy these days, and they don't consider your feeling, they don't consider your future, they don't consider your finance. They are only after what you bring to them. In my past videos, I talk about how the 9 to 5 job space is so toxic, full of gossip, jealousy, competition. But now I'm just trying to talk about when you are laid off and you don't have a plan B. Do you know how devastating that is? They don't care to know if you are training your kids from that money, if your kids feed from the money. You are just laid off. Why? And when you are being employed, you are being told things like, oh, we really want you, I hope you stay, you are the best fit, and you're gone. The 9 to 5 space is so toxic. it's not worth it. If wishes were horses, I would say everyone should just get a business, be self-employed, and make your money. Because imagine dedicating 13 years, do you know what that means, of your life? And you are not given a justifiable reason to be laid off. You are not given the opportunity to be heard. 13 years. You are laid off and you are just left on the streets. They don't care if you've gotten a job after a month of living there. They don't care if your kids are feeding, if their fees are paid, if you're okay. 13 years. And possibly you've been in that company and given birth to all your children. And they don't care what happens after math. You're just gone. I remember the massive layoff of the tech companies. This was last year, 2022, 2023. Google, Apple, Tesla, Meta, Facebook. A lot of companies laid off people. And I saw a lot of their stories on LinkedIn. And oh my God, my heart hurts. If I tell you how hot I felt, I know of someone who was in another country, and when she was employed, they told her to come to the new country, and she wasn't given any relocation fee, but of course she has gotten a job with a big company, and I think she said in 2-3 months she was laid off when they had the massive layoff. And she had a house in the country she was coming from, she had family, she had friends, and she was hoping when she comes to the US she's going to balance up with her job, and just the job will be her family, the job will be her comfort, because you actually requested for her. So why lay her off in how many months? It is so crazy, guys. I'm not saying right now you shouldn't give your all in your 9-to-5 job. No, that's not it. But always have a plan B. There are so many things going on in that space right now, and it is crazy. Managers and supervisors making one person do a job for 3 people. So instead of them to hire 3 people to do the job, they just get one person, and that person is overwhelmed, the person is frustrated, the person is tired, the person is not giving his best. A lot of things are happening. So if you can today, watching this video, open that business that your children are going to benefit from. Have that plan B your children will benefit from, and they don't be slaves to the 9-to-5 job. I know of a family I follow on Instagram. Is a man, an Indian man. He's in the US. He has a dental clinic, so he's a dentist. And he has a twin daughter. He have twin daughters, twin girls, and they are dentists. I think they graduated last year, and they are now working in their dad's dental company. That's what I'm talking about. Now, the man is not bothered that when he's gone tomorrow, his girls are subjected to the slavery of a 9-to-5 job of someone else, because he had built the foundation for his girls. I love watching their videos, honestly. Like, they make cute videos with their dad, with their staff, and it is beautiful to watch. They don't have to think about hiring staff or building a company, because their dad had set it up for them. And our generation, I feel we have the knowledge, we have the opportunity to build such for our children. Because you are slaves to 9-to-5 job, and if you don't take an action, if you don't have a plan, your kids will also be slaves to that as well. So please, I know a lot of people are facing this, but it's so difficult to come out and talk, because of course you're getting the money from that job at the moment. But from now, start making a plan, start building up that business. If you fail, you pick up and get your corrections right and continue so your children don't go through it. Because they're the reason we are working hard today. The 9 to 5 space is so toxic. I keep saying it. So thank you for watching my video, and I hope to see your comments. I want to hear about your experience. I want to hear about what you've gone through or what you are going through. And I also want us to talk about our plans. What do you plan on doing? Do you have an idea, or are you still clueless? Let's talk this through, guys. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video.